Born in the great nation of Georgia, here is the streaking Armenian lightweight contender, A르ման Sarukian. And when this man has been given big opportunities by the promotion, he has absolutely busted the door down. A lot of people harken back to his fight against Islам Ma카체프 back in 2019. Prevailing wisdom is that that fight is going to materialize again, because since that point in time, Sarukian has been an absolute killer. And when he knocked out Beneil Dariush in December of 2023, he essentially made himself undeniable. He has been must-see television, all offense all the time. And again, not a lot of fellow lightweights are calling Sean Shelby and Mick Maynard asking for a fight with the Armenian A르ման Sarukian. All right, so tonight we get another look at the decorated lightweight champion, Islám Ma카chev. This is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. Such a nuanced game on the ground. Outstanding striker as well, and puts his belt on the line yet again tonight.
Yeah, you know, Johnny, puts his belt on the line. This guy does everything so well. He's so well-rounded, he's so skilled, he's so gifted, and he is so confident in his ability to go and get you. It's that simple. I'm gonna get you. I'll get my hands locked, I'll throw you to the ground, and I will make you engage with me on my terms. That has allowed for him to become the champion, and tonight, he has even more of an advantage because there's the boy, Hasbullah.
Hasbullah entrenched in the corner of Islám Ma카chev, and he'll probably have a photo shoot later if fans are interested to see how it goes for Ma카chev tonight. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, A르만 Sarukian. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islám Ma카chev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo world champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islám Ma카chev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes oh, nice. Well, he caught the kick there and then counters with the takedown. So a lot of fighters, when they catch that kick, will move immediately into the takedown, and it worked out for him there.
It worked out great. Caught the leg, drove right into his opponent, and put him on his back.
Sarukian gets caught with that punch. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Oh, who is going to be the last man standing? We're just getting started, and they are getting after it.
These dudes are throwing bombs. This is going to be a great fight.
Oh, big head kick there. Nice defense to block the elbow. So more output, at least in the early going. Oh, is that a big knee to the body? We'll see if he can follow up. Massive right hand. Ma카chev gets stunned there by that stiff jab. Strong straight left there.
Those are big strikes.
Whiffs on the elbow. Oh, great block there.
drives the shin into the ribs. Great body kick. Great timing on that double leg.
Oh, good entry there to take the fight to the grappling realm. Now we'll see what he can do from here, champ.
This is exactly where he wants to be. Look for him to try to use ground and pound to open up submission opportunities.
Makachev's back into full guard.
He passes the half.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Islam Makhachev. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
It's work. I'll stand it up. It's work.
Now inside the closed guard. Makhachev's trying to get a triangle submission here. Oh, it's tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
2 minutes to go in the round. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
Lands with the ground and pound.
Hey, posture.
Oh, going for the armbar now. That might be tight.
Oh, he's got the armbar deep.
Turn over. Finish it.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Fight.
Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Fighter blocks a punch.
Let's keep it up.
You heard him.
Use your defense. He's hitting out of there.
Final seconds here. Counter jab snaps the head back. That should get his attention. Round two straight ahead.
Stop.
All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
Avoid that takedown, okay? Let's not worry about the knees. Let's not worry about the strikes.
All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down, even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fights progress.
Ready. Let's do
All
it.
right, round two. Islam Makhachev gets hit by that leg kick.
Another one.
Ooh, looks like that shot was blocked. The left hook lands on the counter.
Holy smokes.
Nice judo toss for him there. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep. Beautiful left punch lands. Nice shot there by the champ. Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar tie.
Man, how good is this takedown defense tonight? Pretty good attempt offensively, but once again, the sprawl is there.
Well, the wrestler's doing a good job of setting up his takedowns. He just can't finish. This guy's really good, man, and we knew this would be an even fight. But you are seeing the more well-rounded guy getting the job done tonight.
The right hand just misses. Pinpoint knee to the body. If you're trying to knock me out, you one knee to the body, I'm done.
Every time he tries to get close, he just drives that knee to the body. Great time.
Let's go. Get him off you.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Islам Ma카chev getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom. Great job landing from the top position.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway.
Don't wait. You hit him first.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Sarukian gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
All right, he beat your tail that last round, but that's not going to happen this time. I need you to get back out there aggressive. Let this guy know who you are. You got to change it.
All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. All right, we'll see how it goes here in this round. He had a big effort there in round one. Really had the wrestling on full display.
John, if he was looking to come out here, secure takedowns, to feel good about the way things were going, he gets an A on his report card. Because takedown after takedown was secured, top position was secured, and as you watch that clock start to go up for top control, him and his team are ecstatic because they know when they're on top, when they're secured takedowns, they're winning.
Relax. Keep those hands high.
And a nice left hand there on the inside.
Beautiful hook.
Sarukian, his eye is starting to swell shut. Unable to land the head kick there. Single leg takedown. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Stay tight.
He's looking to land the right, just out of range.
Keep moving on him.
Right hook attempt, that's a miss.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Oh, and now the under.
Oh!
Oh, lands a hip toss now. Makachev's going for a choke. That Darce is tight.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
Makachev's got a bruise appearing on that left side now. Got to think that bodily investment is going to pay dividends later in the fight. Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack. Nice defense.
Come on, elbows.
Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor. So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
He's getting the mount here. What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
Really good job with the ground and pound, and now you can see some visible swelling on his opponent.
Move those hips. Use your elbows.
In the half guard.
Sarukian's back in full mount.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, get up.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
90 seconds now to go in the round.
Scramble and go.
He's got to be careful here. Oh, big elbow.
Watch the hook.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike.
Go on, hold you down. Keep moving, keep moving. Nice, you got this round.
All right, so you can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean with his striking. He knows exactly what he wants to accomplish, and he does a great job of doing just that.
Fight back!
Oh,
Fight
another
back!
huge ground strike landed by him there. How much more can one man take?
Break that hand guard with side control.
Oh, almost like you saw the skin swell right away after he landed that strike.
So that trainer's going to have to bring in the end swell to try to deal with the swelling because this guy is getting pieced up.
Scramble, hurry.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Now he's going full mount. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now, the cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there, should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're... Wow.
Little judo throw there to take him down. High praise, I would think, from the Olympian, DC. Nicely done.
I mean, it was beautiful. The way that he stepped across, got his hips in and started driving into his opponent. What a phenomenal technique. Great position. Great knowledge of knowing how to manipulate someone's body.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Isllam Ma카체프.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot. Oh.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Working out of the half guard here. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Isllam Ma카chev.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Man, look at the redness now almost immediately on the right side of his body. Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Isllam Ma카chev. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now, a lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. Knee on belly, big strikes landing here. Sarukian, his nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Ma카chev ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom. Isllam Ma카chev ground and pound from half guard now. Good, solid strike on the ground. All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages. That's exactly what he's doing. The moment he saw that cut, I knew that would become his focus. He passes to half guard.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's gonna have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only gonna continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out.
It's work, guys.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You've doled out all this damage. Might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out on his shield. He's so stubborn in trying to prove that he's tough. It's really costing him right now.
Side control now. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
Oh, that's a good strike there by Islam Ma카che프. Oh, good entry there to take the fight to the grappling realm. Now we'll see what he can do from here, champ.
This is exactly where he wants to be. Look for him to try to use ground and pound to open up submission opportunities.
Sarukian ground and pound from half guard. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Pretty accurate there from bottom position. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Ref will help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Watch your neck, watch your neck.
Nicely done. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's gonna start to get desperate. He's gonna start to make some mistakes because this swelling is not just minor anymore. We're starting to get into the major territory.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you gotta either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Every time he lands, the cut gets worse. What a great job recognizing his easiest path to victory.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Sarukian. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Makachev's got the full mount, making all these shots count. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Tighter, tighter. Head up.
Sarukian is in half guard now. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Makachev's eye is really not looking good right now, Daniel. Starting to swell shut, and that is going to compromise his vision as this fight continues. Sarukian getting work here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. Big, big strikes continue to land.
That's the way. 30 seconds to work.
Oh, right hand.
15 seconds to go.
Beautiful job by the champion.
Oh, you go here.
Nice transition from the underhook into the single leg to get a massive takedown.
It's gonna be a close fight, though.
And those slams really go a long way with the judges. Huge authority behind that takedown there. The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. For the winner by split decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Isllam Ma카체프.
All right, so there he is, the still UFC lightweight champion of the world. A lot of steam here during fight week that maybe there were a few things that could plague him tonight. Looked as good as ever for my money.
He looked as good.